Have you ever felt like you wanted to run away and hide? As if you were really fed up and really sad. You wanted to go somewhere where no one else could find you and just be by yourself, or be somewhere where you could just have a bit of quiet to yourself. Well, Elijah had had an exciting time. He had come face to face with some of the people from his country. Like Daniel that we spoke about in our last time together, Elijah wanted to do the right thing, and the people around him didn't want to. They wanted to forget all about God and do things their own way, and everything was going wrong for them. Things came to a head when they met at the top of a mountain. And Elijah prayed to God, and like a barbecue, a fire came and lit up the offering that Elijah was giving to God. It was God's way of saying to Elijah that he supported him and was with him. But poor Elijah, he was so tired. After being in that big event, he felt like he was the only one. He felt so alone. He decided to run away and hid himself in the desert, hoping that he wouldn't be found. But God found him there and sent a raven with bread and meat so that he wouldn't go hungry. And Elijah started to feel a little bit better because he had had support. But he still wanted to hide away, so he took himself and hid in a cave. And God said, "I will come and find you, Elijah, in the cave." There was an earthquake. There was a strong wind. And in all the noise and all the confusion, Elijah felt even more alone. God wasn't there. And then came a quietness. And as Elijah sat quietly, he felt God speaking to him in a still, small voice. I wonder how you deal with things when you feel stressed, when you feel that things are not going well. Perhaps, like Elijah, you want to run away and hide and hope that no one will find you. When we feel very, very sad, when things are not going well, sometimes that's what we want to do. To pull the duvet up over our heads and go back to bed and just hope that the day will pass. But isn't it good that when Elijah felt like that, when he felt very sad and depressed, God came and found him and helped him? I wonder what you do when one of your friends is feeling sad. Do you know you have the power to help them and to support them? You can just listen. Let them talk to you. Or let them play with you. Let them spend time with you. Or just sit with them. I know we have to be socially distanced at the moment, but we can still sit nearby our friends and support them. Look at the words on our screen. They encourage us to find words that support and encourage and nurture those that we love. Sometimes we need to find courage when we face things that are really difficult in our lives. And we can find that courage from each other. And if we're like Elijah, we can find that courage by just sitting and being quiet and allowing God to be with us. Perhaps that's something that you might find it helpful to do. My mum would sometimes say to me, just count to 10, take a breath. And it's good, isn't it, to take a deep breath sometimes. To remember that it's good, that we're alive and that we have all sorts of good things around us. To remember the good things that we can eat and drink. To remember the animals that we so enjoy being around. To remember our friends. To remember the beauty of a flower or creation. There are so many things that can help us as we sit quietly and just allow ourselves to be thankful for what we've got. And then we can be like Elijah, who after this story went on to serve God because he'd been given strength. Let's be people that give each other strength in the words that we say and in the way that we support one another.